Ever plugged your phone into your car and just waited and then given up? If you've dealt with a stereo that lags, freezes mid-call, or just refuses to keep up, this one's for you. We're counting down 5 Android Auto head units that actually do what they promise. Fast screens, solid connections, and sound that doesn't feel like an afterthought. Quick heads up before we start. Every unit on this list is linked down in the description, so if one catches your eye, it's a click away. Let's get into it. Kicking things off at number 5, the JVC KWM 785DBW. This is the dependable does what it says option. The touchscreen keeps up when you tap around. The menus are laid out in a way that actually makes sense, and Bluetooth's built in for hands-free calls and streaming without any extra setup hassle. You also get real audio tuning here, not just a volume knob, but actual control over how your speakers sound. It's not flashy, but if you want Android Auto that just works without draining your wallet, this is a solid place to start. Number 4 goes to the Pioneer AVHZ 7200 DAB, and you can tell Pioneer's been doing this a long time. The screen runs noticeably brighter than most, so reading a map or a text doesn't mean squinting through glare. Android Auto handles calls, messages, music, and navigation without any weird hiccups. And once you throw in Bluetooth streaming, backup camera support, and some surprisingly deep audio tuning tools, you've got a unit that feels pricier than it actually is. At number 3, the Kenwood DMX9720XDS wins people over on usability alone. The screen's bigger, the touch response is quick, and getting Android Auto running takes about 5 seconds. Kenwood also throws in multiple USB ports, which might be the most underrated feature on this entire list. Someone in the car is always asking to charge something. Add in precise audio controls, and you've got a stereo that delivers real performance without the premium price a lot of its rivals charge for the same features. Coming in at number 2, the Sony XAV AX405DA. And it's easy to see why this one shows up on so many favorite lists. The 6.95-inch touchscreen is sharp fast and stays readable even with the sun blasting through your windshield. Android Auto runs with barely any lag, so bouncing between maps, calls, and music never feels like a fight with the system. The real headline feature, though, is wireless Android Auto. No cable, no fumbling around before you back out of the driveway, your phone just connects. Add in reliable Bluetooth and clean audio output, and this becomes one of the easiest units on the list to actually live with. And at number 1, the Pioneer DMH WT760 NEX, the unit that makes your dashboard look like it belongs in a car worth twice as much. That large, floating display isn't just there to look good either. It genuinely makes everything easier to see and use while you're driving. Android Auto runs smoothly, the touch response is instant, and between Bluetooth, USB, and backup camera support, pretty much every box gets ticked. A 5-hour road trip with Google Maps up, or just your commute playlist on repeat. Either way, this thing keeps pace without missing a beat. That's the list. 5 Android Auto head units that are actually worth putting in your car. If any of these caught your eye, the links to every single one are right there in the description below. And if this video helped you figure out what to get, do us a favor. Hit that like button and subscribe if you haven't already, because there's a lot more where this came from. Thanks for hanging out with us. See you in the next one.